Hey Matt, Mr. Yurko here. Take a look at your model that you created. Uh, Trying to figure out what you got going on. Let's fix that. So you're having trouble with this this rib right here that you want. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna show you how the heck it works. You came in here and you did this extrusion, but the sketch you created is just a single line. Okay, and that's why it keeps booting you over to surface. Okay, but you're trying to make a solid. In order to have a solid, you have to have a closed space in order to create something. So we go ahead and look at that sketch that you created here. You want something like this, which will produce a curved box, but you only drew a line. So we need to create a box, something closed. So like, for example, if I come in here and draw a spline, that's not closed. I can't extrude that not as a solid. I can extrude it as a surface, but not as a solid. Um, so in order to extrude it as a solid, it's got to be closed like this section here. So to make this work for your curve that you created, we need to make this wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and just create another version of that going the other way. And then I'm going to make sure that it extends out to the end. And I'm going to draw a little line to connect the two ends, just so that it forms a closed box. Okay, I don't even care that I can see it. I want that to be buried. It's actually buried in the surface there. So it's not going to be something you would see when it's all said and done. And we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to extend. There's the extend tool. Extend tool. This line, and we're just drag that out to there. So it's inside there. I'm going to take the line tool and connect those two lines points together. Okay, so you can see that we close it off. So now I have a box that's arc shaped that closed off. All right. Now we have a fillable space. This fillable space, I'm going to delete that. That fillable space will highlight. You see when I bring my mouse over, it highlights. Now, a couple tools that you want to know exist. On your keyboard, in the upper left-hand corner of the keyboard is the escape key, ESC. I use that to get out of tools. So when I click on a tool, something pops up, I want to get out of it, it's the escape key. But when you see my mouse switch between pointers and other tools, when I switch back to a pointer, just hit that escape key to get me back there. All right, so I'm going to hit the extrude button. We're going to identify that area that we want to extrude. We're going to give it the distance we want it to extrude. It's going to be a solid. And right now it seems to maybe work. Let's see. Red is never a good sign. So we're going to figure out why I didn't like that. Why didn't it like that? I'm going to add a solid 0.1 inches. Push that direction. Merge with all. It really should work. You're now starting to see where you got frustrated. Let's go back to that sketch. We should have a fillable face. Okay. Extrude 3. based on. I don't want that outside circle. So let's go ahead back in here to that sketch and make sure it doesn't. Yeah, doesn't cross. There you go. I'm gonna pull that in. There we go. So let's see how this works out for us. So now we're not crossing the outer circle. Let's see if that makes a difference. Not sure what's going on here. So what do? Let's troubleshoot. Let's delete sketch 3 and start from scratch. Okay. So when all else fails, start over. It's worth your time. Let's go ahead and hit that arc tool again. Okay, let's do another arc. All right, let's finish that, see what happens. Extrude that. There you go. So there you have it. It just didn't like the sketch. So it's just a matter of going in and removing the old one. You're not always going to get things to work on the first try. You're not always going to get things to work on the second try or third try. You can see even I struggled with it and didn't catch it the first time. And I've looked at these a bunch of times. So don't get stressed out. Take your time, play with it, have fun, make cool stuff. All right? So go be awesome. Have an awesome day.